Hello, Mr. Knight's 5th grade class. How are you doing today? I am also doing good, but today we will talk about the transfer of matter and energy among producers, consumers, also including scavengers and decomposers in its surrounding environment. The circle of life is a way for you to understand and remember how the transfer of energy and matter starts and what it is. It starts with producers, then moves up to consumers, then to scavengers, and lastly decomposers, which from there starts over again. A food chain or food web is another easy way to help you remember the complete transfer of matter and energy. From the photo shown, you can see that it starts with the plants and flowers. For example, grass, which are producers. Then it moves up to consumers, which starts with herbivores and some omnivores, which eat the plants. Then the next stage are carnivores and some omnivores who eat the herbivores. Then it moves to scavengers, which even though it may not be represented, it is also very important for you to know. The last and final stage are decomposers, from which this point starts over. It is also very important for you to remember that all food in the ecosystem starts at plants, who photosynthesize their energy from the sun and get their matter from the materials left behind from other animals who have already passed. I hear you ask, what are decomposers? The other stages should be pretty self-explanatory, but if you have any questions, you can ask right now. Back to decomposers. They help animals to decompose themselves back into the environment, starting with being put back into the soil, which helps the plants grow, starting the cycle of matter and energy over again. The many organisms that help with this process include many variations of fungi and bacteria, snails, and worms, just to name a few. To tie this in with our unit, you should also know that the matter and energy in the ocean is identical to land. The only difference is that it starts from ocean-dwelling plants like seaweed and coral, then the shrimp and krill, which are not only consumers, they are also scavengers. From there, it goes to sharks and so on. The many food chains in the ocean starts with plants who either get their energy from the sun, only if sunlight can reach them. For those who are too deep in the ocean for sunlight to reach, they receive heat and energy from the earth. When the transfer of matter and energy is in place, it can make a successful and healthy ecosystem, which can be easily thrown off balance by the introduction of new species or the death of others. It's time for you to demonstrate what you know. Take out a sheet of paper and draw a food web or food chain that can be healthy and reliable if it was